The people of Bangladesh will never bow down to Indian aggression. No war has been declared, yet it feels as if a cold war has already begun along the Bangladesh-India border. India wants Bangladesh to crawl back under its shadow, just like the days when our foreign policy was drafted with Delhi's permission. This is the Bangladesh of Feilani, who gave her life at the border. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of Ekhoni Shomoy. In today's episode, we reveal the undiplomatic and the aggressive posture India has taken since the fall of Sheikh Hasina's government in Bangladesh. Rohingyas, Bangladeshis, one by one, all being shoved back behind the barbed wire. Even their border guards, the BSF, sometimes cross into Bangladesh. But the people of this land and our border guards, they are not silent. The people are rising. In recent weeks, at the Kurigram border, specifically in the Burungamari and Romari, people labeled as Bangladeshis and Rohingyas have been forcibly pushed into our country under the cover of night. One of them said that he was working in India. The police arrested him, held him in a camp. Then, one day, they put him in a van, and when the sun came up, he was in Bangladesh. Others are Rohingyas, pushed back not into Myanmar, but into Bangladesh. Now we've got this one simple question. Who are these people? And who gave India's administration the authority to play with human lives like this? And it's not just workers or Rohingyas anymore. Now India's own border force, the BSF personnel, are entering Bangladesh's territory. This isn't just a small legal violation. This is a direct attack on our sovereignty. And every time India pushes BSF into our land, we see resistance, not from the top leadership, but from the ordinary people. Recently, at several border points, it was local villagers who formed the first line of resistance. And the BGB, they are now more alert, more firm. They are detaining BSF personnel, questioning them, and resisting boldly.
প্রচন্ড রোদের মধ্যে টোল করতেছি আমরা ওয়াল্লাহে আল্লাহর কসম সীমান্তের 1 ইঞ্চি মাটি আমরা ছাদ দিব না আল্লাহু আকবার আল্লাহু আকবার মুহাম্মদ রাসূলুল্লাহ আল্লাহু আকবার সীমান্তের 1 ইঞ্চি মাটি আমরা ছাদ দিব না যত রোদ হোক যত গরম হোক যত বৃষ্টি হোক যদি তুফান হয়ে যায় ওয়াল্লাহে আল্লাহর কসম 1 ইঞ্চি মাটি আমরা ছাদ দিব না আল্লাহু আকবার
Bangladesh is no longer just watching. Bangladesh is responding. Since the fall of Sheikh Hasina's government, India seems to have dropped its mask. The same India that once boasted of Hasina's friendship now refuses to acknowledge Bangladesh's new political reality. We see no warm gestures at the diplomatic level, no goodwill, no messages of solidarity or friendship. Instead, rising tensions at the border. And in the name of public awareness, Indian media is fanning the flames. And it feels like the Indian media has declared a war on Bangladesh.
চট্টগ্রাম যদি ভারতের অংশ হয়ে যায় তাহলে এই যে ডিসটেন্স সেই ডিসটেন্সটা একদম মিটে যাবে এবং
তাদের তো কুপাকুপি যা করার দরকার তা করেছে তারপরে বলেছে যে
জানিয়ে রাখি যে মোহাম্মদ ইউনূস তিনি আদৌ কি বাংলাদেশ থেকে বেরোতে পারবেন নাকি তাকে শাস্তির মুখে পড়তে হবে
Now all of this feels orchestrated. Does India want a submissive government in Bangladesh? One that follows their commands. One that never questions the border. Never speaks about Chittagong port or the Tista river. They're shouting, terrorists are coming from Bangladesh. Rohingyas are a threat to Indian security. Bangladesh must be taught a lesson. Some even claim openly, Bangladesh depends on India so it must obey their terms. This isn't diplomacy. This is a cultivation of hatred. By pushing back Rohingyas, by intruding at the borders, by spreading panic through media, India is trying to corner Bangladesh. Just think, Bangladesh, which sheltered over 1 million Rohingyas, is now being blamed by the same India that benefited from our humanitarian burden. This isn't just any media propaganda, it's state strategy. A strategy not based on fact, but on fear to isolate Bangladesh. So what's India's long-term game plan? To create tension and make Bangladesh look militarily weak? To brand Bangladesh as a fragile state in front of the world? or to send a diplomatic message to the new government. If you don't follow our lead, this is what you'll face. India wants Bangladesh to crawl back under its shadow, just like the days when our foreign policy was drafted with Delhi's permission. But today's Bangladesh is not the Bangladesh of 2008. Today, the people are awake. India wants Bangladesh to stay quiet, not to speak on the Teesta River, not to demand Chittagong port access, not to pressure Delhi on the Rohingya issue. But Bangladesh has now found its voice, and we speak for our interests, boldly, unapologetically. And that is what India can't handle. This Bangladesh isn't just about bridges and mega projects. This is the Bangladesh of Feilani, who gave her life at the border. Today, we don't just tell stories of development. We know how to resist. As long as the people of Bangladesh are alive, our voices will stand tall against the injustice at the borders. We're independent, we're sovereign. Even if they deny the truth, the people of Bangladesh will never bow down to Indian aggression. If this video resonates your heart, like it, share your thoughts in the comments, and share it with others, so the story of our nation cannot be distorted by anyone. I'm Ahmed Dayan, and see you in the next episode.